Hey guys, Tiffany with another video. As you guys saw in the title, this is going to be a will I buy it or nah video. You guys can clearly tell from my background and my surroundings, I'm not at home. I'm actually at work. I'm on my lunch break. I got my little postal uniform on, okay? I did a little makeshift poll asking on my Snapchat and also my Instagram if you guys would be okay with me filming from my car, because a lot of y'all have been hitting me up like, Tiff, where are the videos? I just haven't had the time due to my work schedule. I haven't had the time or the energy to come home, try to get all together, get myself, you know, all put together to film, because it really does take a lot. It takes a lot of planning. It takes just a lot just getting ready to film. And I just, again, I haven't had the time. But majority of you, I think it was like 97% of you guys were like, yes, Tiff, whatever it's going to take to get you filming. There was a few that was like, nah. And I don't know, I'm assuming you guys just don't like car vlogs, car chats, car hauls, car talks, or whatever. But this, you know, not all the time, but I think every now and then it may work, because again, I get a lunch break every day and I can bring my camera, I can bring what I'm going to talk about, and it will just get me to at least putting out some videos for you guys and not going completely MIA. But you guys will definitely let me know your thoughts down below if this is okay with you or not. But if talk's enough, girl, let's get started. So first up, we're going to go ahead and talk about Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anastasia Beverly Hills is releasing some new brow products. Honestly, I remember first hearing about Anastasia Beverly Hills, or ABH for short, and it was due to their brow products. And then later on, I ended up falling in love with like their eyeshadow palettes. Not really a big fan of their complexion stuff, but I do really love their palettes. And at one time, their brow pencil was my holy grail pencil. You have to know, since then it has definitely changed. But they are coming out with a dip brow gel, and what it is supposed to be the best of both worlds. It is supposed to be their dip brow and their gel combined in a formula. There are 11 shades. They are two different sizes. There's a full size that's going to run you $18 and a mini for $9. I definitely can appreciate the fact that you can get a mini, because lately I've been loving mini products. I feel like some things I'll never really get through the full size, so this is something, if I wanted to try it out, I definitely feel like, you know, having the option of a mini is better. This is going to be a pass for me, just because of the fact that I was not a fan of the dip brow. I just love me a good pencil. Like I'm not a fan of any type of like gel products per se, but I do think their clear brow gel, the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel, was one that was at the top of my list just for keeping my brows in place. This just looks a little thick to me. And I think maybe if you have full brows already, this would be, you know, really good for you. But if you're someone like me, and I kind of have to go in and do a lot of detail work and a lot of carving out of my brow already, this is just an easy pass for me. Zoeva Cosmetics is coming out with some new products. This is for their spring summer 19 collection. It looks like they're coming out with the new eyeshadow palette, and what I'm gonna say are lip products. They look like they are glosses. I honestly don't own anything from Zoeva Cosmetics. It just has never been a brand that kind of stood out to me or put out anything that really drew me in. So even looking at this palette doesn't really say spring to me, and it doesn't really say summer either. So I feel like the palette for me is a pass. I'm not sure how much the prices run. I have heard great things about their eyeshadow palettes for the most part. I don't think I've really heard like anything bad about it. Not really familiar with their glosses, but again, just looking at the palette looks a little blah to me, and I definitely feel like this would be an easy pass. So Colorpop has come out with some more products. Colorpop stays releasing products, okay? It's like they never sleep over there in the Colorpop lab, and I'm definitely not mad at them. They came out with some new liquid liners. There are 7 shades. They're going to be $8 each. Everybody knows that Colorpop is one of the more affordable brands. They do carry Colorpop in Ulta now, and I think you can also get like some Colorpop products in Sephora, but I think Ulta for the most part carries like the full Colorpop line. I'm not a person that feels like I need liquid liner, and when I do, it's just a basic black. These are black, green, red, pink, yellow, white. I know the white is really big with people now. I see some really great looks with white eyeshadow, but I just don't know if it's something I can pull off. $8 I think is a decent price for liner. So if I was to get one, it would only be the black. I'm sorry, but I'm not that adventurous when it comes to liners, like eyeliner. So this again is an easy pass for me, just because of the fact that it's not something that I would use. But I think if you're someone who likes to do the really funky looks, likes to jazz it up sometimes with the liner, I mean, $8 is really a price that you could go with, and Colorpop normally gives us really great products. So if you're into it, I say yes, but for me, it's a no. So Beauty Bakery is coming out with an eyeshadow palette. This is called The Proof is in the Pudding, and it looks like banana pudding. I have to say, child, I make the world's best banana pudding. I'm telling you, it's a proven fact. Just ask about me out here in these banana pudding streets. I think the palette is really cute. I think the name is cute. Looking at the colors, they're definitely not standout shades. It looks like the palette is going to run you $38. There are 9 shades. These are not shades that we don't already own in our collection, but let's be for real, we can say that about a lot of the palettes that release. I've been wanting to try Beauty Bakery for a while, so if I was to give them a try, like, this palette is definitely right up my alley. Like I said, it's not anything new. It's not necessarily colors that are innovative, because these are colors that I clearly, being the neutral girl that I am, have in my collection already. But I do kind of want to go ahead and give this a try, just because I've been wanting to try Beauty Bakery for a really long time. I've been wanting to support them, and I think this may be the time that I go ahead and do it. $38, 9 eyeshadows. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit up there price wise, but like I say, you guys know that Beauty Bakery is an indie brand, but you know, they're a little pricey on their products. But like I said, for me, the pans look like they're a really nice size, and I think this may actually be a yes for me, because I've been wanting to try them out. So yeah, I think this is going to be a yes for me. So on Lover's Day, February 14th, Anastasia Beverly Hills released some glitters. It was a whole love collection. It was 6 glitters. I think individually they were $15, but you can actually buy the whole collection for $60. I thought the glitters were cute. I'm not the biggest glitter fan, but when I do get glitters, I tend to get my glitters from the beauty supply store. I'm not even gonna lie. Or I'll get like NYX or something like that, and they're a lot cheaper than $15. I think $15 may be a little bit pricey. You probably can find, you know, colors like this cheaper. But what got me was the fact that they actually released it on Valentine's Day. I get that it was a Valentine's collection, but I thought they would have done better marketing if they released it before Valentine's Day, and that gave people a chance to actually do Valentine's looks with them. So I feel like somebody dropped the ball over there with the releasing of this. Like I said, I think the glitters look okay. They're not, you know, colors that again are just like new and innovative. I'm just not about to pay $15 individually for no glitter. I'm just not. So it's definitely a no for me. So Too Faced is coming out with a new eyeshadow palette. This is called the Natural Lust palette. There are supposed to be 30 shades. I haven't necessarily seen a price for it. This is just giving me all kind of unseasoned chicken vibes, honestly. There are some pops of color in the palette that I think are really pretty, but just looking at a lot of those neutral shades, like, it's just giving me hives, okay? I'm just breaking out from the lackluster pigmentation of a lot of those neutral shades. I think with me, more than anything, there'd be like a nice base shade, you know what I mean? But I don't think I could do too much with half of the palette, and then the other half that I probably could do something with, the colors really aren't popping out to me. So this is a pass for me. I think this would be something for those of you with lighter skin tones. If you're looking for like a good natural neutral palette, again, 30 shades, you could probably create a lot of looks with that. So if, you know, your melanin intake is low, I think this would definitely work for you. But I think the deeper you go in skin tone, it's just gonna be all the colors looking like ashy, unseasoned chicken pieces on you, little unseasoned chicken cutlets. That's what I'm getting from this palette. So it's just a no. Ooh, the sun came out. It was really gloomy and rainy. I'm in the parking lot by my job. I'm not right in front of my job because I don't want them coming out like, Tiff, what you doing? So I moved down a little bit by the bylaw, so you guys will probably still see cars driving past me. But yeah, the sun is finally coming out, which is good because it's been super gloomy. Next up, let's talk about some Milani. Milani came out with some new products. You guys know they just released a stick foundation. It If you guys haven't seen, I did a whole first impression video on that and the new concealers, so I'll definitely leave a link up here in the cards for you to check it out. But they also came out with an intense bronze glow. This is a face and body powder bronzer in 01 shimmering bronze, and it's $19.99. I know a lot of people were tripping like $19.99, Milani, but it's actually really big. I say this because I picked it up. I got it from CVS. I think I picked it up from CVS, and I didn't know the price because they had the price. So when I got up there to the register, it did, you know, catch me off guard. I was like, hold up, they don't love you like I love you, you know, like wait a minute. But I did go ahead and get it because it's huge, and if it works, I figure I could have it forever. I probably could pass it down to my daughter. That's how big it is. So I did pick it up, but I do think that $19.99, like $20, let's just call it what it is, $20 is a little pricey, Milani. They also came out with an intense bronze glow face and body liquid bronzer, $19.99 as well. I'm already skeptical when it comes to those like bronzing lotions because I don't know, I feel like unless I'm going on a vacation, which how often do I get to vacate? Okay, not too often. There really would be no other time that I use it, so things like that are usually a pass for me. You can make it, you can, you know, put a little shimmer in your regular lotion, honestly, and you can make it yourself. But unless I find one like for real cheap, it's really not something I'm ever going to purchase. But like I said, I did pick up the actual powder bronzer because it just looked gorgeous. Haven't swatched it, haven't used it. I definitely have a haul coming up for you guys really soon, but yeah, we'll see. And then finally, Fenty Beauty released some new items. Y'all know here, I love Fenty on my channel. I love the Fenty complexion products. The other Fenty products are sometimes more miss than hit for me, but they came out with some new kilowatt shades. There is a new kilowatt highlighter in What a Brat. This one is a 3D baby pink shimmer. It's just a no for me. I can tell you guys off the top, this is not the type of highlighter that I want on my face. It looks super frosty. I've seen people wear it and it looked super frosty on them. So if you're into that whole like frosty, you know, galactic glow type of highlighter, then this would be something that is right up your alley. It's not my thing. There's also one called Chills, and it's an iridescent baby blue shimmer. Again, it's just not for me. I'm just not the girl that's going to always step outside the box, you know, especially not for the price, because they're not the cheapest highlighters. And when I get something, I want to know it's because I'm going to use it. I've stopped buying things just because they look pretty on my vanity, okay? Your girl's trying to save up and get all kind of stuff in 2019, so I have to really be careful where I put my money. So this is definitely a no for me. But there are also new Stunner lip paints. 3 new shades. There is Unlocked, which is a vivid pink, Unattached, which is a bright coral, and Undefeated, which is a sultry purple. Out of all of the 3, the only one that I felt would really work for me is the purple. And I have so many deep, gorgeous purple shades and I don't wear them now, so I just know for a fact it's not something I want to spend my money on. The vivid pink, a lot of you guys sent me that on Snapchat like, Tiff, what you think? I just don't do a lot of pinks. I don't do a lot of color. So just me personally, I feel like it's a no, but I do know the formulation of these Stunner lip paints and I think the formulation is gorgeous. So if these colors are for you, I think you would not be disappointed with the way they feel on the lips. So at least for me, everyone that I've tried, the formula has been amazing. You guys know I do really like the red one. I do really like the chocolate brown one. She released, like, I was rocking that thing all winter. So I think it's just going to be a personal preference on what you like. And if you like it and you got the coin, then go ahead and buy it. But for me, it's a no. Alright guys, so that is it for this car edition of Will I Buy It or Nah? Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you think of the products that I showed. If these are things that you guys know for a fact you're going to be picking up or passing, let me know that down below. Let me know what you guys think of me doing videos like this. Are you okay with it? Does it bother you? And all that other good stuff. And anything else you want to tell me down below. Thank you guys so much for continuing to rock with me here on my channel. And until next time, bye YouTube.